We are very gated on artifacts. So, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. I'm gonna take this for 10% more. Is that just it? It appears that that's all I get right now. I've been going to the gym for a year, damn. That is impressive commitment. Friend wants to do a playtest for the 2024 updated rules for 5th edition D&D. Isn't that just 6th edition? Like, isn't that just what editions are? Is this a dumb question? I don't feel like it's a dumb question. I feel like 5th edition D&D got very, very popular, and so now they're just going to stay on it forever and never admit that they are releasing the next edition. I have still never played Queen's Hand. Because, like, how do you even unlock it or whatever? Seems impossible. What is this? Every year the storm lasts 10% longer. So that's good for me? I think? I found out today the print to PDF in your resume was replacing all TI with S. Sorry, not with S, with nothing? Higher food consumption. Okay. I do think the difficulty levels start to hit a bit harder. This just feels like it has, like, more stuff than this. Hot take, I'm sure. We're on marshlands? Lizards are probably good on marshlands, right? Lizards generally like gathering. Huh? Just got a bunch of free amber. That's kind of nice. An additional 5 amber for each hostility level reached. Is that going to be really weird and min-maxy? Like I meant to put everyone on woodcutting right before we enter spring? I need to house people. We have frogs again. Okay. Frogs and foxes. really need to house people. I really need to house people. And this will never happen. Okay. So I can prevent every forest mystery by giving people housing. Unfortunately, frogs are a little harder to house than the other heaps. And I have no ability to make bricks that I can see. I have brought 30 stone as my starting bonus. It's at any time during spring. Okay. Frogs won't live in regular houses. They will only live in special houses, and the houses that they live in cost 6 bricks to make for 2 housed frogs. You have 2 people who eat skewers, and it's a 3-star skewer recipe. And the trees have insects in them? Is that right? No, mushrooms. Yeah. Well, I'm certainly taking that. Carpenter is solid. I think just carpenter is fine here. So I have complex food for these 2, but nothing for the frogs yet. Let's start with pies for them. Copper's melting point is 1984. So Fahrenheit 451 is named for the temperature at which books burn, and 1984 is named for the temperature at which copper melts. Today I learned. Let's do a carpenter. It's gotta be a ranch run. Ranch is just so strong. I feel like my buildings are so strong that I don't even want to go into another glade right now. We get the carpenter set up and we use it to make enough planks to build a wrench and a... what's it, Hoozle? Grill. And then we just win. Did you know they call ranch Doritos cool American in other countries? I did. That's what they were called in New Zealand. I think we go into the thing anyway. Okay, so like 2 woodcutters camps is probably enough. Because there is definitely other stuff I want to build as well. What is Fox Hearth? Facility from open glades is lowered by 6 each. Cool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I can't make fabric, like, ever. This seems kind of bad. Seems very bad. Well, not sure what the plan is about that. Yeah, not sure what the plan is. Okay, often the way that you win on this map is you do 1 Forbidden Glade, and then the thing you can harvest from in the Forbidden Glade just wins for you. So maybe the plan should just be do 1 Forbidden Glade, like we can just go toward this one. 20 reeds for each discovered glade. Honestly, okay. Am I super excited about it? Probably not. Does it seem good here? Eh. This looks concerning. Each blight rot cyst increases hostility by 15 points during the storm and 1 impatience point. Okay. I forgot to turn off eating something. I don't really know what. We can tear this down using coal. Get 20 fabric. Yo. Or we can do this. Forbidden rituals at the altar of decay reduce hostility by 20 points every time a villager dies or leaves. Huh. Don't think I'm planning on having villagers die. Got a bunch of grain and plant fiber, so I've found like 7 different ways to no longer have it be... Actually, that's kind of funny. As close as possible to my starting glade, we have 2 large nodes of make fabric and make brick. There's also a mine over here. And there's a pantry. Pantry can make porridge for frogs, maybe? And I already have everybody's complex food needs sorted. So this is all pretty good. I'm going to tear this down using coal. Mother fox. Lizards are unhappy right now. They'll be alright. Alright, so. That was a lot of stuff. We can make fabric. Probably limit this to like 10. These to 8. And these to 10. Oops. Hey, Kukulin. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing too badly, really. We need to do 3 glade events. That'll happen. We need to get 15 lizard resolve. That'll happen pretty quick. Question is whether this is better rewards. I think I like the lizard resolve. Somebody's already giving me tools, yeah? So let's do this one, and we can use the tools that we get to complete a different mission. For people to feed is tough for you to handle year 1. I don't know. Do we just let them eat the pies? Maybe we just let them eat the pies. Otherwise they'll be sad. Don't want to make my lizards sad. I feel like year 1, my big problem is I don't have enough people to work all of the stuff that I want to work. And so generally, I will take as much population as I can possibly get on year 1. Now that you're seeing someone play this, you're pretty sure you've been playing completely wrong and still winning so far. I think there's a lot of room to play in different ways. Very rude that I have to make 1 extra house for the frogs. It's not easy to make either. I build the houses? Is it right before the first storm? Yeah, I typically get people in houses before the first storm. I think that is sensible. Does the map look different from last game? So there are, I'm gonna get the number wrong, but I'm gonna guess like 5 different biomes? 6? It's a different biome. Different biomes have different resource distributions, obviously different graphics. And some other different things too. This one has gathering speed increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. So this one's pretty heavily about doing lots of gathering. 7 if you count the seal map? Okay. Well, I was close then. Should not actually be making fabric right now, I guess, because I have plenty coming from here. 10 packs of provisions, too. Packs of provisions mean there is use to the trading post already. Copper trees are what you call the archaeology map. Yeah, the trees having different stuff on them is a pretty big change in how it feels to play each map. Because you'll get a lot of... You don't like necessarily think about it, but you actually get quite a lot of resources from the trees, just having secondary yields. You're usually chopping trees almost continuously from the start of the game till the end. Don't love lizards. Resolve is low. Not a huge fan of that. I can't always put a lizard on the hearth though if it gets bad. And also, it stopped being bad anyway. GG. Is Curse the one with ghosties? What is Curse? Alright, let's get all of our building done. Cursed. Ah. Hey Sophie, how are you? We're up to 4 trading partners. Looks like this year we can do a bit of stone. And that's it. Oh, we get our people faster because of running the frog in the hearth this entire time. Alright, so all of our new people are in charge of building housing, so we don't die during the storm. Should be okay. Looks like I have 15 pop totals, so not quite enough to double upgrade this. Wait, actually I can't just straight double upgrade this, right? I can. My hearth is going to go out? Hello? Well, that's bad. Huh. Okay. I have 11 planks. I shouldn't have been making so many planks. So usually I make 3 woodcutters camps, and this time I decided to only go for 2, and I'm currently regretting that. Note for next time, just do 3. If I build this mine, that's probably the best way. Can I get 1 more brick recipe done? This mine would probably be the best way to run the hearth. This game was amazing. You were almost at Prestige 20 when you stopped for a bit. Seems like a very durable game. Spreadsheets with odds based on what you unlock with each grove. The thing is, it's not that hard. I actually can't trade my stone, it turns out. So it doesn't end up really making sense to do that type of analysis. Because if you just play, like, relatively well, you will win. Okay, is everybody about to be upset? I think everybody is about to be upset. This is going to be a fairly ugly year. Oh. Also, is my, like, hearth actually going out? I might be about to die. Just straight up dead. Because there's also 10% longer storms, right? So, like, what is my plan here exactly? Wild stuff. I'll be right back. My cat's back again. Twitch chat. Hello. Have I made Minecraft spreadsheets yet? Usually I just scribble things on a piece of paper for Minecraft. I'm trying to work out how to survive a storm. So one thing you can do is you can burn fuel, but I don't have any to burn. It looks like I'm very, very, very close to having +1 resolve from this. But of course, I have no wood. So, like, I don't know, am I just dead? Like, what's even happening here? 9 out of 15 of my villagers have -5 to resolve. Can I go to 0 hostility and put that back? Okay. And not actually build any of these right now. They're gonna build anyway, aren't they? I think that's okay though. That'll survive. I hope. Was I just talking about how easy this game was? Well, yeah, I didn't die. like surely I should have died there, right? And I'm just fine. My frogs are at 11 happiness. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say that the game isn't that hard. All games are easy in comparison to the hardest game of all, Waiting for Silk Song's release. Sounds rough. Oh, I can place on mine. Let's do that. Can I also place a warehouse? Yes. Let's do that as well. You think I made an oopsie doodle on the first storm, game over isn't great either? Why not? Seems good to me. If you can't die on the first storm, what's even the point of like playing it? Something that's going on kind of like under the hood here is I just realized I can't actually build this. The storm's 10% longer, which means I have 10% longer to like get everything built and stuff. If the storm's actually bad for me, then it's bad for the storm to be longer. But the storm isn't like actually bad for me right now. Everybody's happy. We're building. We have lots of food. We're gonna get this mine going. Mine's gonna let me run coal on the hearth, which will stop me from being out of wood. I could use one more part so I could start harvesting stone. That'd be really nice, actually. I do have 6 unemployed workers. And I can't run a woodcutter's camp. And I can't really do much else either. If the storm is so good, why are we going against it? Maybe it's just like a fun challenge. Why did I build a road? Just realized the way that hearths give resolve now. It makes you less inclined to go super wide, I guess. By the way, what's going on with my lizards? Oh my god, they're hungry. Oh my god, I also stopped people from eating the food that I have. Okay. Okay, me, let's calm down a little. It'll be fine, I just have to unfavor oxen. Alright. Don't have to worry about my hearth running out anymore. And we're about to hit the start of the next year. Let's hire people back into woodcutting. Probably open this. We have new orders. Huh? I feel like I've never seen like half of this. Fulfill any need from the services 40 times. Deliver 40 ale. Seems doable. Pretty late game, but doable. More happy lizards? I'm down for more happy lizards. You can set delivery amount threshold. You can. Yeah, it's quite useful sometimes. The game's kind of wild with how much stuff you can do. Apparently I'm low on fuel again, which I kind of refuse to believe. Okay, so I'm not sending away parts, is a thing that I've learned. I'm not doing that either. What's this? Newcomers arrive 15% quicker. Oh, and bring more goods, but I have to get trade standing. I'm doing very well at getting trade standing right now. Newly discovered gathering nodes have more charges. I think I just reroll. Find something better. I think Mist Piercers on this map is going to be incredible. So I have to look up what a lightning catcher is. This has an ancient proto-wheat in it. This has a giant proto-fungus. This has a dead leviathan. What's this doing? Fuming machinery. So now I have to look up all this stuff. Fuming machinery against the storm. 24 planks, 12 fabric, or 12 bricks, plus water. Lets me get random rewards. Okay. What's giving me the ability to look? Mist Piercers is the thing I just took. Then that would get me just one away from this. That has an entire clan hall in it as well. I don't entirely know what Ancient Proto-Wheat does. I don't think I've ever harvested it before, but I assume that it like wins me the game. Also, I imagine that you can harvest it with a Forager's Camp, which I already have. Proto-Wheat against the storm. Ancient Proto-Wheat. Gives grain, reeds, herbs, oil, and amber. It has a 5% amber chance. Wow. Okay. Sure, we can do that. Yeah, oil's pretty good. Yeah, that should be fine. So we just go toward this. We probably open that next year. I have to look at what a lightning catcher is as well. Lightning catcher against the storm. I can burn it down using 30 oil. Or 30 coal. Right side requires more stuff. Okay. Probably we just burn it down using 30 coal. Which it seems like we can get out of our mine, yeah? How do I see how much coal there is right now? Don't know. They removed other glades review cornerstone. Top bar. top bar tells me how much coal's in here? I don't see it. Is there only 6 coal left? No, that's how much I currently have. Anyway. That seems like how to win this run. I have basically taken Frozen Eye, and then I have looked into the future. And I have seen my success. Also, I have a bunch of amber because of that really strong starting bonus. So, probably buying some stone's good. Biscuits can be made in the kiln and rain mill. I don't think I have either of those. I don't have a kiln, right? Fuel consumption decreased by 25%. That's pretty good. Maybe just take this. A bit of stone for helping house my frogs. And that's probably it for now. Thank you, friend. Went from oops, they are starving to yes, Jorbs is winning. Well, like I said, the game's not that hard. I believe I already mentioned this. Oh, I forgot that I have to build a ring catcher to do this. It'd be nice to be able to do that. Need 3 planks. Can I have some planks? These are cheap, honestly. I just like buy all of them. Clearly, they need to add some more prestige levels. I've been thinking about ways I could make the game harder. One is to, like, not purchase any meta progression. But I assume that that is hard. Random losses 40 minutes into levels. Sometimes you just get hit by 3 things, I don't know what to say. I could get fertile soil if I wanted. Fertile soil's rare on this map, but... Oh, there's like 11 right there. What is that black treasure stag? I don't know what that is. Anyway, because I have mist piercers, I can go grab a bunch of fertile soil if I feel so inclined. Queen's Hand is for those with the mental fortitude for advanced thinking. True, I've never played Queen's Hand. Probably that would be harder than not Queen's Hand. Does turtle soil allow you to grow turtle friend? Probably. Black treasure stag is some loot if you immediately open up random grove nearby, which doesn't go well with mist piercers. Is it meta progression loot or loot in the run that you're playing right now? Because I would do quite a bit for meta progression loot at the moment. Just a cornerstone? Okay. QHT feels like you're losing the metagame because even on Prestige 0 you can't win before you're sick. Any games I'd recommend that balance challenge and chill. A lot of the games you play are too stressful and most comfy games you play are kind of boring. There are a lot of games where you can't lose and can choose to make it as difficult as you want. Like Minecraft, for example. Is this a thing where frogs are better at it? Specialization bonus is engineering? No. Okay. Too bad. Challenge and chill. I feel like every game I play makes me feel like I'm balancing challenge and chill pretty well. But I suppose your mileage may vary. Gain 3 wine for every 15 ale produced. 2 extra wildfire essence isn't too bad. That's a 3rd hearth I can build straight away. Captain Red. You like how the literal best you can do is YOLO stats so hard. If you play one more month after winning, every character would starve and die, so leaving after a win is necessary. The literal best you can do. I feel like that depends on a definition of best, probably. But sure. Something like that. One of my trade routes this month. A little bit of leather. Oh, this is a better one. Not terrible at all. Could I maybe at some point, like I had this grill and I was gonna build it and I was gonna build a ranch as well, and then I just kind of never did either of those things. Skewers out of meat and eggs. Have enough to build this. I need more lizards. Got enough of that. I need to stop eating meat and eggs. Skewers can also use berries and berries. How long do these recipes take? My people are gonna start starving. I have to build it, and then I have to make a 137 recipe. Ooh. Iffy. Definitely iffy. At the ranch, we can make... God, it's so strong. It's just perfect. Because we can make eggs and meat here. And also, we get the grain to make everything out of from this. Broken. I wanted 30 coal in order to solve that thing. Oh, now it says. Was it there before? It wasn't there before, right? That's so weird. They can handle a couple stacks of hunger. Agree. Agree. Wait, it was there before and I just didn't see it? What? What is wrong with my, like, eyes? That's so weird. Oh well. Eyes. How do they even work? I learned about how hard it was to make a blue LED today. That was a good YouTube video. Apparently it was very hard. And also, like, a very big deal to work it out. An epic video? Yeah, I agree. How can blue LEDs be real if our eyes aren't real? Well, I don't know if anyone has the answer for you there. Let's favor foxes. Get a little bit of reputation that way. I'm going to complete problem solver by clearing a forbidden glade. That's kind of unreal. Oh, the Foxen aren't even happy anymore. Feels bad. Oh, probably because they're starving to death. Yeah, well that makes sense. I am starving to death. These recipes are about to finish, and then, like, I think food will never be an issue again. I am actually going to run out of meat very quickly right now. Should I be gathering this? Yes. But I kind of can't. Summoning Salt just recently beat Mike Tyson in under 2 minutes. Only took nearly 40 years. It kind of took nearly 40 years. But on the other hand, it also kind of only took 2 minutes, if you think about it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool achievement. What else have I learned recently? I think because I want to get 30 coal, we should probably burn wood instead for a little bit. Where's my other woodcutter's camp? I have 3? No. What? I only have 2. But it's called number 3 because... Okay, I see. I'm gonna destroy that one. Sure. Have a leather. Just wait for this to get dropped off, and then I'm deleting this. And then I am, I think building this? Oh, I can't. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have an advanced foragers kit. I thought that was a default building. Oh no. That's going to make my giant glade a lot less good. Also, it's going to make my ranch less good. Uh-oh. All the defaults are small. What? Is that new? Stonecutters camp, is that? I thought it was Harvesters camp. That's what I was confused about. Woodcutters, stonecutters, and harvesters don't have a large version. And I thought it was Harvesters camp, which was used to harvest this. So maybe I don't want to open that glade unless I can actually guarantee that I can use it. I do have a lot of amber though. I can reroll blueprints, and I'm about to get my first 2. Somehow. Now that I have skewers, I'll get Lizard Resolve done, and then rewards from Lizard Resolve. Aren't tools. This is tools. So I need one more glade event. Well, I can do this. Are my people all starving again? No. No, we have 41 skewers. I will run out of things to make into skewers shortly, though. Unfortunately. The thing Mist Piercers does is guarantee a draft hit, which would otherwise be 1 in 3. I guess so. Hey, friends. So now I need to make all these again. Probably we switch back to burning coal. And I need to make these, which means I need 2 more fabric than I have. I do not understand that completely. The draft being 1 out of 3. There are 3 different big things. There's proto-wheat, there's giant fungus, and there's broodmother. And we want to make sure that we can gather from them, but we need a building to gather from each one, and if we don't know which building we need, then when we are clicking on things, we won't know if we're clicking on the right one or not. These are both kind of similar-ish. Do this one, I don't know. I'm doing the wrong recipe. Thank you. Very, very, very close to this. Oh, shoot. I forgot. We need the service building. Okay, so actually not close to it at all. My bad. Old Farluff. Let's favor you to get the quest done. Do I already have one of these? Mushroom production. I'm gonna go generous gifts. I feel like I'd never go generous gifts. Pretty into the idea of -50 forest hostility. Also, 10% faster movement is good. Don't have that much money. Definitely don't have that much money. Maybe we just go 10% faster movement. And don't worry about the ways of the forest. Actually, hold on. This is about to proc, isn't it? Isn't that gonna give me a bunch of money? Where's all my money? Hello? What's going on here? Maybe the lizards give me money? Don't know. Spent it already. The mushroom one can cause you to lose on this map. If you're harvesting the proto-fungus, you don't get the other things. Get an awful lot of mushrooms, though. Does seem like it would be net negative, yeah. Okay. We have an ancient proto-wheat. I've never seen this before. Oh, the woodcutters fill up on mushrooms. True. There's a clan hall here. Clan hall gives all gathering camps produce 100% greater yield. All meat-based complex foods give 2 more resolve. It's not bad. We want to burn this down. We're getting +2 brick production out of it. Fixing it seems so much worse. Oh. Oh, we get temporary 600 hostility. That's why... I see. That's why, yeah, okay. I see. That's why you'd want to do the other one. Certainly tempting to just take a smokehouse. The thing is, I already have skewers. We could take a 3-star paste recipe for the frogs. I don't know. I can already make tools. Yeah, it seems like it's either upgrade to a 3-star jerky recipe, which doesn't actually do that much, or get paste. I guess with the ancient thingamajig, the clan hall. Nah, I'm gonna do the cannery. There's a vote option. Yeah, the game has some streaming integration. Giving this only 2 stars is kind of it's burying the lead a little bit, I feel. What's wrong? Don't have any wood anymore. How do I get one more resolve on a lizard? Lizard on the fire? Sure. Okay, so as long as we get this done before the next storm, we're gonna be good. Burying the lead is how the Roman Empire fell. Okay. That doesn't actually work as a pun. I give it 3 out of 10. Sorry, a little harsh maybe. I need a forager's camp. If I get a forager's camp, I assume I just instantly win. I forgot I had porridge. Is this your thinking about the Roman Empire for the day? Where would we be if we weren't thinking about the Roman Empire right now? Wait, is this a cannery? No. Okay. That would be a little bit awkward. About the Akkadian Empire. Is it Akkadian or Akkadian? I feel like I've seen them in Civilization at some point. Has anybody played Civ 7? Does anybody like Civ 7? I don't know if I can make myself play that game. Wait, this seems to actually be going decently. Understood. Oh, do these give meat sometimes? No. Where's my meat coming from? Just from here. Promising, but the UI is a total mess. I'm glad that, like, the mechanics seem promising at least. It's been destroying your life. I'm gonna play Civ 7 in 2 years when they finish it. Fair. So unfortunately, because the storm is longer, the Blight Rot is actually needing to be addressed for the first time. One way I could address it is build another hearth. It's a strange option, but it would work. And I want a hearth down here anyway, right? YOLO. Hey, neutral chaotic. I really like the new mechanics. Nice. Okay, Hawkman, thanks for the 61 months. Good talk. Have a good night. Bye. See ya, EK Hawkman. Good talk. I have some barrels. Okay. Not awful. So the only issue, if I may make one observation, I can't actually... I can't actually harvest that thing. I sure am making a whole bunch of stuff around it. But I cannot actually use it in any way. Bit of a weird spot. Got 98 skewers, so we're good on food for a good long time. As long as we don't starve. We're not gonna lose this round, it's just a matter of how long it takes to win it. My plan right now, which is maybe over-optimistic, is to build a hearth so I don't have to actually deal with the blight rot. But I don't know, it seems kind of over-optimistic, doesn't it? Seven impatience, yeah, but we're gonna pick up a lot of reputation pretty soon. So that will help a lot with that. Like that successfully? Why aren't you doing anything? Seven bricks. I think we'll just take 7 bricks. So now I can build a hearth. Right here. I will need 2 frog dwellings. And just 1 regular shelter. Two arms. Shall I hook up Advent Skynot? I bet I could do it. Actually don't know if I could do it. The problem is like the compatibility with Twitch. And I have no idea what they need me to do to have something be compatible with their website right now. Probably if it's not actually doing any API stuff and is just reading chat, it would be fine though. Could we finish this before the storm kills us, maybe? That'd be good. Okay. Now that this is finished, it's really easy to build this. Actually, once that finishes, I can just move houses over and I get +1 resolve. Oh, also, this finishes and, you know. I used to have a warehouse too to deliver all this stuff immediately. Okay, we have 8 people with nothing to do. I can move this over here. I can move that one. That one. This one? Immediate, very nice. Think about how much random bullshit chat will be filled with if I get it going. I don't mind chat being filled with random bullshit. That is fine by me. I think I actually do have more of these than I need at this point, because wasn't there, like, weren't there parts in here or something? No. There are 5 parts there, though? I might need multiple gathering things. Let's click on this and get the gathering thing. No luck. Alright, how many times do we reroll? I have 60 amber. A press would actually be really strong. Although I'm already harvesting oil, so I don't even need to make oil. Just reroll? Making flour would be good, and I don't have a flour thing yet. Press and Smithy are goated. What's good about Smithy here? I don't understand why Smithy's good here at all. Rain mill's pretty decent though. Alright, I'm just gonna take a rain mill. I will get... Yeah, we'll do this. That's fine. Next year we're gonna get Happy Lizards. And Happy Lizards... Well, actually I have to open another glade. Okay. Sent to make a few more trading thingamajigs. Trading thingamajigs.
Ooh.
I guess out of meat. We are running out of meat. We're running out of things. It's a touch concerning. I'm gonna build frog houses. Make these high priority. Nobody should ever be walking on this road. Like, if somebody's here, they should stay here. If someone's over there, they shouldn't come here. So I don't quite have that worked out yet, I guess. Do frogs also have the resolve dropping lower? Shelters do not satisfy them. Doesn't look like it. Warehouses aren't teleporters, you completely agree with me. Well, not for, like, the people. For the goods, yes. Frogs have longer work hours. Does it say that somewhere? How am I meant to know that? I need more ore. What does this do? An automated minecart will help miners transport resources from the mine to the warehouse. Well, the warehouse is right next door. I don't think that matters. Increase production speed by 50%. Sure. And the species description in the encyclopedia in the pause menu. That certainly is, like, yes, that's a lot of things that one has to do to find that. I need 30 planks. I have just straight up got 12 people not doing anything right now. Okay, maybe we find some way for someone to do something. Might be good. Eggs are pretty well made out of reeds, actually. Is this skewers? I've looked at that like 17 times. Sure. You're making Pexa provisions. Good. 230 to 140 time between breaks, which also affects consumption. Wow. It's kind of broken. Okay. I knew that harpies and lizards were worse than beavers and humans. But I don't know what foxes and frogs are, I guess. So frogs are the only ones who work more than beavers and humans, is that right? Like 8's enough. Give me 7 amber. We need to do some rerolls to actually hit this to win the game. Because if I don't, like, what is even happening? What am I even doing if I don't hit that? I just, like, built this entire settlement over here and it doesn't do anything. Is there anything I could, like, break open? Could we do literally anything? Let's break this open. I need 2 more stone. I'm harvesting stone, right? I'll have 2 more stones soon. I can just demolish it? I think that's, like, a little bit too hardcore for me. I feel like that might not be the right play. Okay, at some point we're meant to make a bunch of harmony decorations. I made another 12 aesthetics aesthetics decorations. That would help. Okay, so we go in here. Forgotten Temple of the Sun. Let me look this up. Forgotten Temple of the Sun. It's solvable with tools, packs of building materials, ale, wine, incense, oil. I don't think I have any of that right now. Oh, 2 wildfire essence would do it, and I have a lot of that. It gives me loot of some category. Alright, let's do that. Gotta do this for 1 more glade for happy lizards anyway. And this way we are closer to the giant proto-fungus, in case I find a different gathering thing. Have 7 unemployed workers. I could build another one of these. What are those? Water Strider Molt. A leathery exoskeleton left behind by a juvenile water strider. It's better to collect the skin this way than to come across a live wild specimen. Requires a gathering camp with 2-star recipe or better. Which I already have, because this one's the harvester's camp. That gives me meat? Let's run this for a bit. Why not? And for this thing, we wanted to praise the sun. 3 ancient tablets, cool. primary source of leather, which was added due to changes to clothing. I see. Bliss Greybone is here. I have a lot of money. Like, quite a lot of money. Bliss Greybone could give me nothing much. I just don't think I want any of that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of why any of this would matter to me. +3 fabric production is pretty good. I might just go... Let's favor lizards. Oh, what's this? Unlocks the advanced blueprints for foragers camp, trappers camp, and herbalists camp. The gathering speed is decreased 50% until you use up at least 250 gathering node charges. One, I think, can assume that this wins me the game. I think that's not too far-fetched. I do have to use up, what, 250 chargers or something? Those are at least 2 game-winning choices. Yeah. Let's... Oh, I thought you had parts farming. You do not. Rude. Do you just not have anything? Like, what is even... Give me that. I don't know. Get out of here. Leave me alone. I don't know how big a deal minus 50% gathering speed is, though. I guess it's somewhat compensated for on this map in particular, because I also have the plus gathering speed from lizards. Not from lizards. From manning the things at all. Could be tough on fuel. Pretty sure this is still plenty of fuel. Don't think that's an issue. I could use some wood, actually. 2 additional lizards will come with each new group. Okay. Cool. Small farm. Maybe just a tavern? I sure don't need to make grain. That's not, like, a thing. Doctor, no! Thanks for 46 months. Appreciate it. Oh, I've worked out why I don't have any wood. Okay. So y'all are gonna chill for a bit. Burning coal, not wood. What I need to serve ale. Need is very strong. will I ever actually make one of these? Okay. It begins. I wonder how strong 5% chance to get amber is. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to wait until both of these are built. Like both of them are built. I'm gonna move this down. Because what I want to do is build more things to harvest this from. Let's like clear out all those trees. I got for myself a... I don't know. Biscuits? Porridge? Porridge is good. Sure. Maybe canceling this build right now. Maybe other things are more important. Biscuits have so many perk interactions. Nobody actually eats biscuits. Just noticed. That makes me feel a little silly. Ooh. Found somebody who actually wants an ancient tablet. That's nice. This is giving me a lot of wheat. Which means I can get back to making meat and eggs. I'm going to have a bunch of leather now. You make packs of provisions out of meat and eggs? Yes. Ranches are one of the best foodries you can have on a seal map, in your opinion. I think they're just really strong, ranches. I think they are simply excellent. Need more lizards, 7 pop. Oh, I guess, like, whatever I take is always going to have a billion lizards in it now, isn't it? This can also make skewers. Yeah, anytime I have lizards, I'm very happy to have a ranch. We need one more of these houses. And we need 2 more of these houses. It's faster if we put this here, faster if we put this. Can't yet. I should probably be thinking about how I'm going to use all this stuff. So I get as much fabric as I want. I should start burning oil. Probably like now. Whenever I can. And I'm going to have 1,000,000 amber. What am I going to do with 1,000,000 amber? That's kind of a thought. Summon a trader? See what happens. Million amber to pay for town upgrades. I don't think I know what that means. Oh, trade route upgrades. At the moment, doing trade routes doesn't really achieve anything for me. But I think I can just kind of call it trader and then buy everything, and that's probably strong. I don't know if I want this or not. It's a tier 3 one. I'm gonna take it. All right, so there went all of my money. GG. Goodbye everything that I used to own. That's a way to generate amber more than spend it. Yeah. Exactly. Now you're just some money that I used to own. It is apparently going to take a while to use up 250 charges of that. Situation isn't helping. So I guess it's better to have frogs on the singular woodcutter's camp that I'm using. Also, I could build another. That seems kind of sensible. Storm's coming, hostility 3. This is actually dangerous, I think. Uncomfortably dangerous. Mines might count as gathering nodes. Can I just mouse over it and it will tell me? Charges left 180. And I've done 44 of those. There's so much stuff in these gathering charges that it takes a while to actually gather them all. Alright, Storm's here. I'm at hostility 4. That's kind of bad, I think. Hostility 3 instead and just barely survive. Looks like. Get the tavern turned on pretty soon. Or can we? Am I like one plank short? I am one plank short. Alright. We're just gonna have to drop a bunch more woodcutters at some point. Which I guess I can do. I can also burn something in the hearth. Where am I getting algae from? I don't know. Rainwater makes algae. I thought fishing was the way you got it, but I haven't been fishing, so... Looks like once these two recipes finish, I can build this and run it. And that'll help a bit on the resolve. We're still not quite there. Oh, can I just... I can move this. And it gets me an upgrade. That's actually a pretty big deal. Why didn't that help my resolve, though? What am I missing? I'm confused. Should that have helped my resolve? Oh, do the extra small ones not do... No, this is global resolve increased by 1. I don't understand. What does the red box on the characters say? Oh, this? I mean, I know about that. I just don't understand why I didn't get +1. Oh, it's because of drenched, probably. Makes sense. Fortunately, lizards are broken. So we should be fine here just because the lizards will never leave. I have so much money and so little to do with it. Kinda gross. I think another ranch would be really good. Starting to have a decent amount of grain all the way up that production line. Burning oil, I assume, has stopped. Yeah, I just need more ability to gather from this. Maybe taking the perk that gave minus 50% speed was bad. How much of the resolves due to the homelessness? A decent chunk. Definitely a decent chunk. 20 Foxen. Not happening. 2 hearths at level 3 and a small warehouse. I mean, that is just free. Deal. Impossible versus completely free. Which one will I pick? Foxes are eating double. Do I want that? I think we stop letting Foxen eat these. Which gives them -3 resolve, unfortunately. You don't want to... Lizard? Hello? That's not good. Oh wow, I actually have everybody making themselves as happy as possible too. Alright, I guess I'm burning a little bit of coal. $20 coal per minute. Hey Rusty Tank, how are you? completely fine. Need one more population here and then build the rest of the stuff. Which is not very much. How do I transfer one population? I'm gonna forget to unlock these, and then I'll just have a house that doesn't do anything. That wasn't it. Oh, because you're only at 14, and you're at 19. Okay, so we wait, actually. We wait until our next group of people come in. Chippy, thanks for the 13 months, appreciate it! Hope you are well. Kind of unreal how important it is to get better plank production on this map. Hey Burrows, how are you? Leather production. Expected gain 2. I like 2. 2 global resolve works for me. Winding down from night, nice. Planks haunt every map. I don't know if I agree. I feel like the Royal Woodlands, typically my planks are going to be fine. Everywhere else, though, yes. Where's that debuff gone? $103 left. Okay, we're getting there. I have copper bars. I did not know that. I think if I get Guildhall, like I have retroactive resolve gains from that, yeah. Should kind of just win. Lumber Mill's one of your highest priority buildings because of that? Yes, Lumber Mill kind of like changes the feeling of the entire run. Definitely very nice to get a Lumber Mill. Guildhall is very strong late game scaling, and also I can probably find it because I have, you know, 90 amber for rerolling. Nine more pop, 65. Okay. Heal. So I need one more house here. And down here I need another 6 population. We can get 3 frog houses. Except I don't have any bricks. Alright, so that'll be kind of a long build, actually, those frog houses. Slumolf! for the 29 months. And I have a building which made better bricks. Nope. Not yet. Oh, but I do have +2 bricks from each recipe. That might be what you were thinking of. Are the foxes eating my other population? I hope not. I didn't give them permission to. So if they were, that would be quite upsetting. I need to buy some bricks from Old Farlough. Fortunately, I think there's a decent chance Old Farlough will give me some bricks. Outside toast. Cannibalism is a possible perk. Doesn't really, I don't know. It just, if a villager dies, you get food or whatever, right? I can't really upgrade this anymore. I guess we just delete it. Go build this one. Or this one? Maybe this one, actually. It's not worth it to take cannibalism over anything, but if your picks are perks that do nothing, it's okay in its own way. Don't have the perk for that. No, I don't. +1, plank production is good. Any guild halls? I forgot to build the rain mill. Smelter for copper bars. I think another reroll. What do you make dye out of? I'm gonna take a tinctuary. A tinctuary. Tinctuary. Sorry, my bad. I have enough population for both of these to be tier 3, which gives me another reputation or whatever. Dye also gets paste. What do you mean also? I thought that was like the only thing it did. Does it do something else that I should have been thinking of? Yeah, I'm just taking it to get paste there. More people want ancient tablets. Looks good. I think there's a meta progression thing which gives you one more trade route. I should get that at some point. I need to upgrade my service building or like turn it on or whatever. Old Farlough. I don't even feel that good. I have 2? Oh, Farleth. Oh, Farleth. No, I don't think you can say Old Farleth without a voice. I think it is impossible. That was expensive. I should have enough money to do things like what I just did. Pretty sure. Moderately confident. I have time to like send one of these and then send the ancient tablets. Old Farleth. I think Old Farleth might be the best part of the entire game. What's up with this carpenter? I have 30 planks. I wonder why. You said that you like to have like 4 crude workstations at the end. I think like the crude workstation recipes are terrible. So if I never get a better recipe for building resources, I am generally going to just try to buy them from traders and like not actually produce them at all in my run. There are 11 charges left on this, and then we finally get the shackles taken off. This is year 5. I think this is going to be a year 7 one. And a little bit slower. I need this to go up. I need my 4, these ones. Almost ready. I need this. Need some fabric. Fabric's almost done. You like the voice lines for the guy that looks like Tom Kench? How? The frogs? I can do a resolve victory if everything holds. Like next year? Big if true. Seems kind of hard. I could go grab this one as well. Like, probably I should have already. Why not also harvest all the stuff from this one? The giant proto-fungus. I guess I don't have enough parts to actually build around it. It's probably a decent reason not to. Want 1,000 mushrooms? How long would it take you to eat 1,000 mushrooms, Twitch chat? That's like days of work. Wild stuff. Clan Hall's gonna be decent, isn't it? I just remembered that it has an effect. Depends on the size. Let's build the Tinctory. It's time. Wait, why aren't they doing anything? Oh, this is the crude workstation. Okay. Worked it out. I don't know that I really want another group of villagers right now. Seems like we're kind of just barely holding on in terms of resolve and everything. Hostility 4? Yeah, I don't have any of the cornerstones, which reduce forest hostility. Plus 2 resolve from meat-based foods, plus 100% yield from gathering camps. Which is probably okay, I don't really know. Okay, where are my woodcutters? Let's go get a proto-fungus. The game's gonna finish before I actually get to do anything with it. That's okay. Actually, we'll do this right now. Have to drop one woodcutter. It's not the end of the world. I just wanted to see this. Rolls are getting expensive. I want something which gives a bunch of resolve. Wait, I already have that. What the hell? Well, that wasn't it. Kind of disappointing. It's from a Glade event. I know. That's why it doesn't work. Okay? I generally understand what's going on around me. Most of the time. Believe it or not. Wait, I shouldn't brag about that? Alright, we're gonna wait till the start of next year and we're gonna have to build another hearth. Which I can do. I never actually turned this on. I'm making your toddler look bad. I'm sure she looks like a delightful child. A lot of lizards. Not as many as it's about to be, though. Let's stop foxes from eating these again. Kids are so fun. At the Super Bowl party that I went to, a child was pretending to be a villager from Minecraft, but then also killing us. It was very confusing. But I pretended to be a creeper. Like a little counterpunch, you know? But then he said that I wasn't actually a creeper, so it didn't count. Which I think is, like, kind of unfair. Also, how can he know for sure that I'm not a creeper? Creepers don't aggro on villagers? Oh, maybe I just don't understand how Minecraft works. That's kind of fair, actually. Sounds like I'm the fool. Your Super Bowl party was deciding to make chili and then realizing it was going to be a lot of chili and inviting extra people over. Makes sense. It's actually kind of iffy. I guess we go for it. I don't know. We'll see. If it's terrible, it's terrible. It should be fine. I have some tools. Actually, very many though. 3:51 until Zorg arrives. Very exciting moment. Zorgy Porgy. Pudding and pie. I didn't actually check what this was. I have 70 of that. +3 to global results. Kind of strong. So. That seems angry. This seems relatively less angry. I just need... one... What does this do? 6 blood flowers? That might be bad. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to call Zorg. And patience is getting a little iffy. But people are very happy. Also, while we're here, we want to build a small warehouse. We want to build a hearth. I should maybe rebuild a bathhouse. Alright. I don't think Zorg actually has incense, so I don't know how I'm getting incense. What's the other thing? If we don't want to do it this way. Tea or scrolls, rain mill or druid hut. If I remember right, I didn't actually make a rain mill yet. Which, like, I really should have done. Probably. Well, I don't have the things which let me build that anyway. What was the other one? A druid's hut? I don't think I built that either. So lets me build tea. Tea looks slightly more buildable. Let's see. Is that gonna work? I don't know. You just played Grand Finale on an intangible nemesis. +1 damage, baby.
Hello.
Well done. That counts. You got anything for me? Planks? These? I don't know. Those? These? 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 I don't know. Just buy everything. My money is not doing anything for me other than buying stuff. Also +1 poison? Oh, that's huge then. Just correct. Not convinced that it's great, what I've just gotten there. What did I take? +5 resolve, but villagers eat more food or something? Oh, I can't... Yeah, okay. Copper bars? Copper bar recipe's decent. 22, 24, 25. Scouts idle in bathhouse. Rebuild. Also, I would like to set up this neighborhood here. That's probably right. Good and right. I continue to spurn ale production. At the Tinctory, I could make ale. Nope, never mind. I can't even actually harvest this. Oh, this has water skins in it. But I can't, like, make a herbalist skin. If I deleted this, I could. No! How hard could it possibly be? I can make pretty good copper bars. Okay. We're up to hostility level 6 right now. Wait, how am I calming these? I don't... This doesn't actually work. How is this recipe doing? Oh, I don't have any barrels. Wait. About to have a whole lot of blood flowers, it looks like. I can't do the other half of it either. I don't have 15 tools. I can make tools at a carpenter, though. And I can make copper bars at a smelter. And I can make bricks here. Okay. I can make tools here. So that'll eventually work. You would be panicking? I don't think it's that big a deal if there are 6 blood flowers, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I can just harvest them and get more resources. Also, the game might end before then, anyway. Oh, you know what I could do? I bet something around here has things in it, which would help. Bunch of barrels. So I can use barrels to make more tea. Yeah. And to stop people from consuming tea. Looks like nobody's consuming tea anyway. Just kind of doing a bunch of random shit right now. And this is happening while we do it. Yeah. For some reason, my resolve seems like it's higher than it was before. You forgot your wife's name day last week. Yeah, that's not a good choice. 30 blue thing. Lets me make tools if I want. Reroll? Actually, never lucky. Kind of unreal. Am I trying to reroll for a guild hall or something? Something that gives me resolve to end the game. Very close to having the game be over. Biscuits. Maybe actually have to deal with the blight rot. It's kind of rude. I'm gonna call a trader. 2 impatience. Seems fine. Foxes get a comfort bonus from working in a building infected by blight cysts. That is not something I would recommend putting on your dating profile. I think you try to keep that to yourself. $20 incense. Problem solved. As many tools as I can afford. I need 2 foxes. Gonna calm some spirits. Calming spirits will give us another 3 to global resolve. I don't win this year, but I will win next year. I also need some more parts. Let's like kill this. So I can make a blade post. Oh, and I need planks again. Weird. Sorry, I just had a lot of those. I guess they're all gone. Read my book yesterday and wanted to let me know that you enjoyed it very much. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for reading. No suitable trees near woodcutter's camp. Let's put it there. Trade route complete. Let's do that. I do kind of need somebody to actually do the blight post thing. I no longer need the druid's hut for anything, but I guess I'm making tea, which is usable here, which does actually help the foxes. I was not expecting to be short population at the end of this. That was not a thing I thought was going to happen. Well, I don't know. What do I do? 1, 2, 3 or something? 1, 2, 3. Everybody's got a house, everybody's got a job. It's pretty good. Only 55 pop? Yeah. Yeah, that's the real problem. I'm actually kind of close to getting it done this year. Well, nothing. Because I can finish this whenever I want. Harvesting pickled goods. In theory, some people actually eat those. I am out of skewers. So we're in a spot where we actually need another one of these. Does the distillery make ale? Oh, there's also these. It does seem like the distillery would make ale, yeah. That feels plausible, doesn't it? Gosh, I'm so close, actually. I could make more tools. I think it's like, yeah, I think we could have gotten this done this year, but then we didn't instead, and that's fine. Where's the place where I make the tools? Five hostility is just barely underneath -20 to global resolve from this. Just barely. Oh. What happened? I need 3 planks. We've got it. We've got them right here. Okay, can you do your thing, please? We're okay, right? I think we're okay. Feels like it would be difficult to actually die here. It's fine. Question mark. It's fine? It's fine? Oh shit, that's okay. We actually don't want level 6 hostility. That's a bit much. Two more crates. I don't have any tools. Why was that bouncing all over the place? Probably because I got a thing and then lost it or something like that. Is what you meant by no longer my problem when you win. There's definitely some hostility going on. If that's what you mean. Can't believe I didn't find a guild hall. I wonder how much stuff I've sold. Do I not even have like a single trader perk? I don't know if I do. Clearly not winning this year, clearly winning the second of the Starmans. So let's just 3x it, and that's a good settlement. GG. Can I reroll again now? Never. Lucky. Unbelievable. It probably wouldn't even give me that much resolve because instead of spending my amber on traders, I have been spending it on rerolls. I have spent... what? 30 times 8? 240 amber on rerolls or something? Thereabouts. Look at those go. Alright, GG. I'm surprised at 1.4 per minute. Oh no, it's 0.41. Okay. It's because I was getting lizard resolve, and my lizards are kind of pogging off. Twitch just served you an ad, which you think is both pro-eugenics and contained body horror, or a streaming service. Huh? Excuse me? Say what? Twitch just gives you plumbing ads. You're not a plumber and don't need a plumber. You might be about to need a plumber. You might just not realize that you need a plumber yet. Bandit camp. Traders are afraid and will not visit this area. Neither trading nor trade routes are available. That is actually really hard and I might lose. That's like... That's kind of atrocious as a modifier. It was an ad for Tubi where parents had a kid with a fleshy cowboy hat shaped growth and were considering not having the kid. Should I not go here? Coastal Grove. Coastal Grove's a really weird map too. Get to start with 12 pop. Starting at 12 pop's pretty good. What's prestige 8? Villagers consume more luxury goods. That's like not a very big deal. Mostly the same as before. $50 experience, 50 experience, 50 experience, 50 experience, and 50 experience. I only have 96 food. Feels like, oh, there's +1 to number of trade routes you can have. Feels like the plus trade routes are not going to be super great on this map though, huh? +1 embarkation point is pretty good. Timed orders are really strong to unlock, but they're a long way away. Field kitchen's not bad at all. Start with 5 bricks, not terrible. Reveals the location of one of the nearest patches of fertile soil. Am I starting with humans? I could be. Oh, I can't actually afford that though. Wait, it's here. Oh, I can afford that. Do I want that? We're locked out of these. I'm not level 12 yet. Lizards gain 10 tools. That sounds stronger. And I can like click on it right now. And the other caravan had lizards in it, right? Alright, let's do that one. I have to go check in on my cat first. And then we can start. So. Slight reduction in fuel consumption and hearths is nice, but mostly this is just getting 10 tools. at the start of the run. Family first, always. Is Zephyr my family? I suppose so.